If your love was all I had in this life, that would be enough until the end of time. So rest your weary heart and relax your mind, 'cause I'm gonna love you, girl, until the end of time. Whoa, whoa, yeah. Whoa, whoa, yeah. Baby, help me sing.
Whoa, 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 yeah, yeah. Whoa, 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 yeah, yeah. If your love was all I had in this life, that would be enough until the end of time.
So rest your weary heart
and relax your mind, 'cause I'm gonna love you, boy, until the end of time. Hey everybody, it's Steph J here. And today, what were we talking about, babe?
We're talking about, did I marry the right person?
There we go.
Did I marry the right person? So, after 15 years of marriage,
almost 15.
Almost 15.
Almost 15.
I'm off.
No, you're only what?
After almost 15 years of marriage, can you still ask yourself, did I marry the right person? Is that even is that a question?
About it.
So, we just want to explore this topic. Like, did I marry the right person? So, for us, I realized I married the right person before I got married, and let me tell you why. So, what I looked at as far as my wife, I saw that she's just a dope individual. I mean, like, as a person, not just the physical.
She got mad hustle and the dope soul.
She would have.
He didn't even know.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that. So she's just a really cool individual. She had her head on right. She had the right as far as character. She had a very good background. Of course, she's a woman of God, and when I saw all those things, she's friendly. She smiles a lot. She takes everything really easy. When I got to know those things, I was like, okay, all right, I think I'm marrying the right person. Now, no marriage is without its struggles, so we'll get to that. What about you, babe?
Well, what he said is I didn't, I knew he was dope, but we were babies. So I met him when I was 16, 15, 16. I was in a relationship, I would say. That was the first person my mom let me date. But when we got married, I was 19 going on 20. 19 going on 20. And I was 20.
Yeah, you were 20.
And he was 22. So
that long?
Yeah. we were so young, but he was so different from what I've dated.
And she still looks the same.
I do. I do.
Looks the same.
I do.
Wow.
You do. So we
my face is filled out. a little bit more. Like
Yeah,
I
it
used to have
did.
I used to be really skinny.
No, I
My
thought
face is
you.
filled
Yeah,
out.
got
you know,
and you got a little swole.
I had a little
That's
beard,
what
a little
yeah,
beard.
So.
You know,
Uh-huh.
I probably won't have a full one until I turn like 50. Like everybody doing the beard game all early and stuff in their 20s, and I'm like,
It's getting there. It's getting there, babe.
I don't have a beard gang. I got a group. You know, we still growing, but probably when I turn 50, I'll get a beard. I'll mature. When I turn 50, how about that?
I love it. I love it. But he's such a, oh my goodness, amazing, very consistent, amazing spirit, sweet. He reminded me what attracted me to him is he does. If I was to put up a picture, as a matter of fact, I'll put up a picture of my dad, of him standing next to each other, and they look alike. My dad, I'm a daddy's girl. My dad, you know, will open the door for me. It was like a whole lot of, he treated me, you know, like I should be treated. So I knew with him, that's what he did. Most of the guys that I did talk to they didn't show me, you know, those things. And then he was a man of God. He's a PK. So he did some stuff. He wasn't perfect. The PK kids are something else. The PK.
But we changing that. We changing.
No,
that.
For sure, yeah.
We gonna change. We changing that.
Not all, some, not all, but
that.
most. But he was so different. His spirit. He just really loved me. The way he looked at me. The way he made me feel. I can write a book. I can go on and on about that. But I knew he was for me. I was scared. I mean, I would say that I was 20, but I knew that he was for me. It was just, you know, you have those little, dang, I'm 20. You got people in your ears, wait, go have fun first, then go back to him. So, of course, that was in my head, you know, but I'm grateful because on November 19th, we'll be 15 years and we're still the best of friends. And we'll get into the story of how we met. I mean, like twice, like we lost contact, whatever. I mean, we're gonna do a vlog, a video, everything on that because it's a story. It should be in a book. We keep saying we're gonna write a book. We need to get that going. It's a lot because we're young.
Will you buy the book? If we write it, will you buy
the book?
All right. Leave a comment below. Like, yeah, we'll buy a book. I don't know if your stories are interesting.
It will be.
But I mean, we've been through a lot, and looking back 15 years, almost 15 years, you know, do you know if you married the right person? Well, number one, do you guys have the same interests? Like we share the same interests. We both like music. It's surprisingly that she likes football and basketball. So I was like, okay,
I have a lot of brothers.
I wanted to be with somebody that liked football, basketball, sports, you know, the same sports that I like, you know, because I don't want to, you know, come home and she's like, oh, you can't watch the basketball game. I'm watching the stories or, you know, something like that, you know, and you want to be able to share those moments with, you know, your lady, you know, and so that's something I look for. And, you know, as far as like music, we both love the same music. You know, of course I'm a musician. I didn't marry her because she could sing. I don't think I heard her sing before I actually, you know, was interested.
No.
I didn't know she could sing until like the second time we had already talked for almost a year. I didn't know she could sing. So, you know, although she can, which is a plus, you know, she sing, I play, I sing, you know, it's like peanut butter and jelly. Right?
Peanut butter jelly time.
We all share the same interests. You know, are you guys background? do you know that person's background? Is that person's background something that you can work with and something that you can understand? Because a lot of people look back almost 12, 13 years, you'd be like, man, this person came from a messed up background. No wonder we don't fit well. And sometimes people be all of a sudden discovering that and be like, man, I didn't realize, how messed up this person's history was. And some people overlook that, what type of family you grew up in, relationships, financial, I would say financial intelligence, emotional intelligence. Most people don't look into those things when they're picking somebody to be with, and you'll look back 5 years later, 10 years later, be like, man, this person is, like, I made a mistake. You're like, dude, after, I don't know, I'm not judging, we're not judging.
Right.
If you are in a situation, but I'm speaking from experience, knowing if you married the right person. And I'll say this, if you're already married, it's too late. Gotta work it out. Unless there's physical abuse or infidelity, you gotta work it out. You can
do it.
You can do it. So, and we'll talk about that in the video as well. How do you make it through the hard times? Because we didn't necessarily, everything hasn't been necessarily smooth sailing. We've had our rough patches. We had our rough year. I would say years. We had a couple rough years here and there. So, even when it comes to financial intelligence and financial being stable, we've had our really bad patches. So not everything is smooth sailing all the time. But when you look at that person's background and history, it kind of gives you an idea, of where the relationship can go. Not only that, if you share the same common interests, it's like, okay, let's say, we are struggling. Can we find something that we both enjoy that can bring us fun? See, like, yeah, there's always going to be a struggle here, struggle there. You may get, not just financially, but health-wise, mental health. A family member may die. Friend may pass away, but can y'all find something that y'all share in common that's going to bring you some relief, bring you some joy, in the midst of sorrow, bring you some fun in the midst of hard times. And when two people share the same common interest, it's easier. There's no way, like, we'd have been able to go through a lot of stuff we went through. And let's say we both didn't share the love of music. And the same music, like I'm playing rock and roll, she playing rap, and I'm like, man, turn that off. I want to hear Jimi Hendrix, and we both mad because she want to hear Drake, and I want to play Rolling Stone. Like, they just wouldn't go together. You know what I'm saying? Or she want to watch. She's not enjoying a championship game of basketball. And I'm enjoying the championship basketball because it helps me to get some type of enjoyment out of my day. And, those type of things help bring people together, And not just that, but do you share the same interests as far as business? Like, do y'all have the same aspirations? Like, does this person want to be a business owner? So are they cool with you being a business owner? Because you might be working a 9 to 5, making pretty good money. And you might say, I always wanted to be a business owner. 15 years later, you quit your job. Now you got a problem. You see what I'm saying? So, if y'all didn't share that same interest in being business owners, that's going to cause a lot of conflict later in your marriage. And, although, like we've said before, that we've sacrificed a lot, to become business owners. And we know what that sacrifice means, but we know that the reward is greater for us. And so that was something that we said, okay, we're going to sacrifice this because we know what the reward is. And, knowing the type of character that she has, I have, it helps us to be like, okay, she is a patient person. I'm a patient person. And that works hand in hand when you got two people that are willing to be patient with each other. What would you say? I said a lot. You want me to rewind?
No, I mean,
Ryan,
pretty much he summed everything up that I would say. What are you talking about?
Did I marry the right person?
Did I marry
She
the right
forgot
person?
the topic.
I forgot the topic. Sorry, guys. It happens. He talked for about
I did.
10 minutes, so I forget.
She lost her train of
I
thought.
lost my train.
Like I had an idea 5 minutes ago, and you talked, and I lost my train of thought.
He has to let me talk, Lord. It's okay.
I'm the talker, right?
He really is. I love it. But most of what he said, it really, my husband said, it really did sum up. Did I marry the right person? I feel I did. Like,
we gotta help people out.
Um,
You did, but what
I
about the
did.
people?
Okay,
but let me mention this too. Okay, so some people, here I go again.
No, I'm just playing.
Here I go again. Because you know what, men, we do this. I think we do this more than women. I think we do this more than women, you know, because as we get older, our needs change for a relationship. And we go from, okay, I wanted the hot chick. I wanted the pinup model. I wanted the what you call it? The trophy wife, you know, and we go for that ideal when we first get married, and we don't look at the other things. You know, we don't look at, hey, is this a cool person? You know, can I get along with it? Do we conversate well? Do we share the same interests? A lot of times we just like we like this.
All I see is that.
Then she got body, you know, they don't look, you know, we don't look at those things until later when we are older and our hormones are not the same as they were. We're not driven by our hormones. We're not driven by our eyes. You know, when we really start to kind of age and say, oh man, you know, I just noticed, man, we don't talk. And it's been like 2 weeks, and now you notice you ain't talk. And then you ain't having sex no more. So it's like, oh man, now we ain't having sex no more. Like, y'all wasn't connecting in the first place.
Because that's not funny. Because that's true. It does
That's
happen.
true.
It's so true.
And so, you know, you kind of say you have to, when you get into, you know, a lot of relationships, you know, you have to say, okay, is this person a cool person that I can get along with no matter what?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And although my wife is bad now, and I ain't don't put it past her. and after 2 kids, and just had a baby, but at the same time,
that boy about to be 5, so I just had a baby. No.
yeah, okay. Time for another one. Anyway, what was I saying? If you found the person, you know, that you can really be honest with,
mm-hmm.
be open with, be cool with, y'all share the same interests, y'all kind of have similar backgrounds, and understand, okay, you know, because of course I married my wife for looks, but I knew beforehand what type of person she was, the type of character she was. Because most of the time, I'll say this, and correct me if I'm wrong, we can do a video about this too. What men marry for and what women marry for are 2 different things. Women, they can go for a guy, who is just funny as all get out, and he don't look like nothing.
Yes.
And
okay,
they will be the happiest in the world.
Don't say too much. We're gonna use that.
But men, we don't care if you're funny or not. We're not. You know, that's not the first thing that we're looking at. Now, most men, they end up actually getting married. As they get older, they get a divorce and then find somebody. Now they say, "Oh, we just the best of friends." I'm not judging, and that's a sarcastic tone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not judging, but that's just how we as men we start out. Because when you're young, you know, you're letting your hormones run you, you're letting your eyes run you, and you're not really thinking about the other things. And there's no way we would have lasted this long if I would have not found out the type of person she is. So I'm saying that to compliment my wife, because the type of person she is, I have to say, she is I don't think, and I told a couple of my guys about this, I don't think I would even get married again because of the type of woman that's out there today. I don't think I can handle it, especially having 2 kids, knowing, you know, the type of woman that I was married to. I don't think I can ever get married again. Now, her on the other hand, I don't know. That's another video in itself. If who gets married faster, the man or the woman after divorce?
Good one.
But that's not even the topic.
Or death.
Or death.
Divorce.
Yeah, divorce or death.
But we don't use that D word, so.
But yeah, we don't even. It's not in the vocabulary.
Either one. I don't want to even think about it.
But in all honesty, like I said, most men, when we do get married the first time, especially when we get married young, we're looking for the wrong things. And women, a lot of times too, money, and is he funny? Money and funny, the two top things.
You think so?
I think money and funny is the 2 top things. If he got money and he funny, all the other stuff don't even matter. Don't matter at all.
I think looks and money.
That's just you. That's you.
I mean, looks funny too.
But we're gonna get to that. We'll get to that.
That'll be a good.
Leave us a comment on what you think. For men, is it just looks, or for women, is it money and funny? The top two things I think women get married. For men, are they funny and is it money? And I don't think, because in all honesty, most there's not a lot of most men, we are mechanical. We are I want to say equipment. So if you got money and funny, as long as the equipment works, it don't matter. It don't matter. Now I'm a good looking guy. Don't get me wrong. I'm a good looking guy.
Yes, you are.
But at the same time, I think some sort of way I was funny. I was fun, easy to get along with.
You are.
But I'm not saying that was her reason. But I'm saying for most women nowadays, money and funny, top two things.
Let us know what y'all think.
Let us know what y'all think. But anyway, you know, those are the things that I think you should look forward to finding out. You know, did I marry the right person? Background, history, their financial IQ, emotional IQ. Is this the type of person that we can be friends? You know, it's the type of person I can be friends with.
You can grow with.
And you can grow with. Everything else will take care of itself, you know, in those parameters. And they have.
They have. They really have.
And we'll leave you with that.
Amen. Amen. This was Steph's video. Oh, Steph. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you need to want to know anything, we'll have everything linked below. Continue to follow us, Steph J Inc. We'll see you soon.
Peace.